Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I will be sharing some basic tips for improving your customer service. So you are obviously doing some sort of business and you want to improve your customer service, but how can you improve it? How can you take it to next level so that your customers start believing you again, and in longer run you can get a lot of customer. Not only customer, you can make a lot of profit. So this is a very basic question which almost every person who is relatively new in his business asks, and here in this video I will be guiding you with you all the important things that you need to know, and along with that I will share my own personal experience and what I did to increase my customer experience in my business, and ultimately how I get a lot of customers in relatively short time. So your customers experience is very important when you are doing business. Let's suppose you are just you're any physical store or an online store. In this example I will be taking you for example, let's talk about one of my business. So one of my business is clothes selling, where we sell different type of clothes. Obviously these are stitched clothes, you can say. It's garment shop where we sell already stitched shop clothes, but it is for children, not for the adults. So what we used to do, we initially, when someone used to purchase something from us, we would never give him option to even change the size. The reason we never used to give him such option was that customers were very hectic, and in many scenarios they would just start they would just start abusing our policy. For example, initially we had this policy that if you want to change the size or design, you can change it, but you will have like a week. Within a week you can change it. The reason behind a week's policy was that we had limited articles and limited stock for each article. So that's why each design and each article had limited availability, so we had to sell that article or design at a specific time, because if we went further late, then the chances were that we will not be able to sell that. So ultimately what we had to do, we had to just remove this policy. The reason is that customers started abusing it. What they used to do is they used to buy something from us just 2 or 3 days before the event. Let's suppose they are going to some wedding, they used to just purchase that product from us. They will use that on their event very obviously very politely and in such a way that it was not harmed in any way. And in most cases, any lay person and layman, any person who is not involved in the business, could not judge that it is either used or not. So it used to cause a lot of problem for us. Let's, for example, initially we just used to check that the product is okay, and we just used to refund him or to change the product. But when this bad practice went over the head, but we started facing another problem, that obviously we used to sell these products to some other customers, and when some other customers brought us complaint that the product that they bought is already used. And in this scenario, obviously we were shocked at how it can be used, because we bought in Brentford, and when after doing some research we found out that these products were returned or exchanged by our some other clients. Then we noticed that we had a lot of, obviously not hundreds, a few similar products that were returned or exchanged by customers, but they were used. Then we changed the policy, and now no one could return or change the product. Now what happened? Obviously we had to implement this policy for better beings of ourselves and ultimately our customer, but it destroyed our customers user experience a lot. Now what happened that whenever some customer used to comes to our shop, and obviously they, when we used to say that you can't change it, you have to just recheck the size and everything. Right now you cannot just change it, that someone in your home didn't like the design or anything like that, then they would start getting upset with us. So, and ultimately in most of the cases they would just leave the product, they won't buy it. So this destroyed obviously a lot of customers of ours, and even a lot of very faithful customers. Obviously we had our own reasons, but they had their own reasons. They had to had the need of need of an option that they can change this at any time if they didn't like it, or the size is short or long or something like that. But since we were restricting them, so they just stopped coming to our shop. So this is what that destroyed our a lot of customers, and we noticed this thing like after 5 to 6 years. Then we re-implemented our rule that we will provide better customer services, and by better customer services we will allow customers to change the clothes, even size or even designs within like 7 days. But now what we did to improve the abuse, to help ourselves from to stay our store from abusing of this policy, we just started checking the clothes very thoroughly. We just used to check when someone used to return, when some customer used to come on our site, on our shop to return the product. We used to check that thoroughly, that whether it is used or not. And upon close inspection, we just if customer passes inspection, we just simply allow the customer to change the product. So this is how we improved customer service, and ultimately we improved a lot of clients. I hope this experience help you to understand how you can increase your customer service in your shop and how you can do it on better level. Thank you.